Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video. We are back in Ark Survival Ascended. And yeah, I think it's time to crack on with what we started. I think what I'm going to do, or aim to do in this episode, is a bit more harvesting, obviously. But I want to increase the size of my base, start building up some stuff, and potentially increase the size of what I've got here, get some resources, and look at getting potentially a flyer. I know I can't yet ride it because I can't make the saddle, but I reckon if I can get my hands on a pteranodon for later usage, I can then use that to fly around. And the idea with the pteranodon is that I can then use it to hopefully tame a Argentavis, which is what really that I want. And once I've got that, I should be able to scout the area out and find a good suitable base location. At least that's my plan, but we do have a lot to go. Okay, so I've got some spare stuff here, just in case things happen. This is Ark Survival Ascended now, I guess. Deaths are part of surviving, I guess. Let's have a look at what I've unlocked. So, spyglass, that is something I'm going to need. I know where to go and get crystal once I have a flyer and the ability to fly. Bowler, that is going to be a necessity for many things, especially early game. I don't have too many points. I need to be careful here what I put my points in. Stone arrows, yes please. Right, next thing I'm getting is the bow. That is going to be a game changer for me. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff here at the beginning that I do need. It's just a case of having to choose what I'm going to unlock first. But bow and arrows is gonna be big, and if we get to the crossbow again, that'll be quite big as well. First things first though, expanding the base, the hut, the whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna need more space. That's the thing. Space is the thing. And seeing as we don't have cryopods, we're gonna have space to store dinos as well. So we're back at that stage. We can't just cryopod them unless there's a mod that comes out. But I think to start off with, I want to play the game without any of those mods. It's just a bit of a throwback to the good old days. I remember when we used to build huge bases to be able to store stuff. By stuff I mean dinos. And on top of having to consider where you're going to store your dinos, you had to build a egg-laying farm so that you could get your eggs to craft kibbles. Now there are new berries, so I don't really know. I'm curious as to what usages these new berries have, if they have any other usage apart from just dyes. That might potentially be a thing. Maybe some changes with regards to kibbles and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as we progress through the game, I guess. I've got some foundations here. I haven't really got anything in mind as of yet. And when I say that, I mean I haven't got anything in mind as of how big I want the base to be, shape. You know what? I'm just going to go for a basic base. Just a big box, basically, the good old standard box shape. But when I find my permanent location, what I'm planning to do is I'm going to use the in-game structures to build a castle. And I think that'd be a cool thing to work towards. I do like the little changes that they've made to building, to be honest. They definitely seem to go quite nicely, and the fact that we can raise and sink foundations is a big plus. Now the question I have is, can we build on hills and keep the building straight. So does the ability of sinking and raising foundations help us achieve that? There were a lot of mods that did that. So one of the reasons I liked the Castles, Keeps and Forts mod was for the ability to sink the foundations quite nicely, but also to stack them. So in essence, we could build pretty much anywhere. So I'm hoping that that is a thing that has been added to this game. It would definitely make a difference with where we can build and how structures would look. With the vanilla structures, you're very limited unless you had a flat surface. Yeah, it was a really weird way to build. I didn't like that. So, right, we have a pteranodon here. What level are you? 80. Ooh, that would be a nice one to have. I don't know if I would be able to tame that, or if I'd feel ready to tame that. But this is our little box, so to speak. A couple of changes around. We do have a campfire in here. I don't know how things don't catch fire with a campfire inside a thatch building, but we'll go with it. This is Ark Survival Evolved at the end of the day. Okay. So, I'm not sure how big I'm going to go with this. And really, I should also be considering some sort of harvesting creature, potentially a riding creature, maybe a parasaur, parasaur. You know, the things with the big pointy thing on the back of their head. That might be a good first riding mount to get. Maybe a raptor, although a raptor doesn't carry that much. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I kind of have an idea of where I want to build as well. But at this moment in time, it is just an idea. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more ceilings. There we go. Yeah, let's get one more going. I should do just fine. So as far as I can see, and this is just my personal opinion, the design for the thatch building pieces is really good. I'm happy with it. It looks good. Okay, so yeah, it feels a lot more spacious. Let's do some stuff here. And we're going to be looking at further expanding this. I definitely need a lot of arrows. That's going to make a difference to my life. Let's go further down here. Okay, blood extraction syringe. Narcotics going to be good. A club will be good. We can go clubbing. Whack some stuff over the head. Right, and that is all of my engram points so far. So I've got a mortar and pestle going. And I've got, I'll tell you what, we'll put that there and that there. So that's going to help with both hunting as well as creating essential things like narcotics and spark powder, gunpowder, stuff like that. And the fact that they snap is really nice. Although I don't really have a lot of space to work with, so we'll just run with what we have. I think I should be able to also pick up the pieces, so when it's time to move, it should give me that advantage in the sense of I don't have to craft them all over again. I'll just pick them up. Alright, we're doing some narcotics here. Okay, it looks pretty spacious. Hello. Hey there, friend. kind of want to tame you. I can't use you, but I kind of want to tame you. Let's have a look over here. Okay. Bolo. What do I need? Thatch. Well, let's go and get some thatch, eh? Might need some wood as well. But if I can get that Pteranodon, that would be a good first flyer to have for whenever I unlock the saddle. In which case, if I do get it, if it's still down here and it's achievable, I then need to consider getting the keratin stroke chitin to be able to make the saddle. I don't remember the numbers exactly, but I know I need quite a fair amount. Right, that's basically not harvestable because it's on the ground. Okay. I'm pretty sure the Pteranodon won't be there anymore. But making bolas is definitely not a bad shot. Oh, it's still on the ground. Now I'm hungry. Tell you what, I need to use the fish more often because it's just gonna get spoiled. So yeah, let's have a look over here. We got some bolas coming along. I need a club. I mean, I'm very, very much doubting the fact that the Pteranodon will be within reach of the bowler. But if it is, I am planning on knocking it out. There we go, it's up in the air. Well, so much for that. I guess, yeah, it's back to harvesting. And let me see, what am I going to get? There are so many things that would be beneficial right now for me, but I'm going to have to make a tough choice. Wood pillars would be nice. There we go. Well, there go my points. Yep, I've used up my engram points. I have to wait for another level right now. Well, back to harvesting, I guess. We're going to need plenty of fiber. I seem to be getting more fiber than berries. And that Pteranodon is up in the air. But I'm keeping my eye on it just in case it decides to give me a freebie. Okay. Do you know what? I think this will be definitely an advantageous thing for me to pick up all of these berries in the hopes of that thing landing. It's not seeming to go too far away. It looks like it's coming back down. But I can use the narco berries to keep it knocked out. Now normally, if we wait long enough, that thing should want to come back down on the ground. And that is my chance. Now let's go and try and get this Pteranodon. Oh, yep. It's going back up. I guess not. Oh, hello. So it flew through the trees, but it moved the leaves. That's pretty cool. I like that. Right, it's coming back down. Let's try and get this. Oh, can I get it? Oh, I thought I was going to miss for sure there, but I guess not. Let me wallop you over the head. Let's make friends, eh? Come on, down you go. Oh, I can't afford to miss too many hits. I do need to knock you out. Otherwise, it's a wasted bowler. And I am not a fan of wasting things right now, especially at the beginning when I have next to nothing. Come on, down you go. Go down. Oh. I feel like I possibly hit it whilst it was already knocked out. Yep. Okay, that's fine. It'll be fine. Right, let's get some meat. Look at this. I'm not a big fan of the moss chops, but I do like the meat, so let's get you. Oh, there goes the spear. Is that thing biting me? Is that what it's doing? Is that the reason it's stopping? I think it is biting me. Wow, that's new. Maybe it's always been like that and I've never noticed it. I don't know. But that is definitely new. So let's harvest you. Getting plenty of hide is very useful. So as you can see, we have started feeding the pteranodon, but we've given it cooked meat, which is not really what I should be feeding it. Alright, let's have a look over here. I could always do some berries as well. Oh, wait, hold on a bit. I'm not hungry, I'm thirsty. Whoops. I did make a mistake there. Never mind. Let's see how you're doing. There you go. There's some more meat for you. And there's some narco berries. Yeah, so initially, just to put something in its inventory, I put cooked meat until I got some raw meat. We're taming it on raw meat, so it's not going to be the most effective tame. Which is, I suppose, the reason I didn't go for a full high level yet. But eventually that will be a thing. I think while I'm waiting here, I might as well get some more berries. Try and save the narcotic for other uses, such like drunk arrows, you know. If I can harvest some more of these narco berries, I'll definitely be using the narco berries. Just because I think it's more beneficial for me to use the narco berries and save the narcotics for other uses. It is nice though that we're getting all these new types of berries. I just kind of wish and hope that they have more uses to them other than just dyes. Don't get me wrong, dyes are nice, you know, customizing stuff and things like that with different colors is definitely quite cool, but personally speaking, I like things when they're more complex. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ark in itself is a very complicated game with a lot of things to do, which is why making guides for a game like this is really fun. Whilst I'm learning, I'm also teaching others, so it's kind of cool. I like that. I feel like I want to use the bow and arrow, but then I feel like that at the same time for something like this would be such a waste of resources, so I'm going to go for the spear. Oh, there goes the spear. Come back here. He definitely bit me right there. That 28, that yellow 28 number was a damage on me. Yep, he's definitely biting me. Huh? Where'd he go? Did I hit him too many times with the spear? Did I harvest him with the spear? I didn't see anything being harvested. Where's the body? Well, that's new. Huh. Hello? Well, when all else fails, there's always the dodo. The mighty dodo. Oh, that is such a bad death noise. Oh. Come on, dodo. Oh, I'm going to have to get used to that noise. Don't remember them making that noise. It's quite horrible. Alright, my pteranodon is still in the process of taming. We've got some more meat to chuck on it. And, yeah. I forgot how long it can take to tame stuff. I guess not playing on increased settings definitely takes a bit longer. Maybe the option is there in the server settings. I just wasn't able to find it. But I'm sure with time I will definitely get more used to it and I'll find stuff. Maybe they might get added. I don't know. I'll have to have another look at the server settings, especially for breeding. Breeding, well, let's just put it this way. I don't have weeks to wait for baby Rexes to grow to adulthood to breed them again. So yeah. Alright, here we have another pteranodon. Only difference is, you're going to be food. Oh, that is a definite good hit there. It's a good thing these things are not tanky. They're easy to kill. I heard something. I need to be careful here. We do have the silly, what they called, those birds that steal stuff. So I'm trying my best to avoid them. And we got some more meat for you. I'm looking at torpidity. That is good. We're happy with that. Okay. Back to harvesting, I guess. Back to the usual. Just grab some more fiber. Grab some more berries. On the bright side, by doing this, I have actually managed to grab a bunch of fiber, which at the moment I'm just storing for, I guess, later usage. I haven't really figured any use for it yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy, especially when it comes to crafting stuff like saddles and whatnot. Okay, so we have a drop right here, so I figure might as well go and check it out and see what's in it. I should be high enough. Oh, okay, I'll take all that. Ooh, what happens now? Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Hey, check this out. So we got a baby listro right here. I wonder what happened. No way. Did you just attack me? Nice. Okay, I like that addition. I like the fact that you attack the baby listro and the parent listro comes to attack you, sort of. I don't think it did any damage, apart from just push me about. But yeah, no, that's well cool. I like that. And we did get a piece of raw prime meat right there, which we're going to give it to the Pteranodon. Hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference to its taming. And yeah, let's get some more stone. I'm not going too far from the Pteranodon, in the hopes of being able to keep an eye on it and potentially defend it against anything that might want to chomp down on it. So I guess for now we're just picking up pieces that I could potentially use later. Okay, so my Pteranodon is about to tame, meaning I need to find a place to put it. So what I thought about doing is expanding the building by 2 walls in terms of height, and then that could be the little hideout place for the Pteranodon until I come to a point where I can potentially ride it. I'm trying to snap this. There we go. That was a bit of a challenge, that. Okay, I see why. It's a freaking roof. Whoops. That's not what I intended to do. Never mind. Oh, there's my Pteranodon. Yo-ho. And I got a little achievement there or something. I'm not sure what it says. What am I going to call you? You're not a high-level creature, so I think we're going to go for the good old little Terra. Little Terra. I'm sure you won't survive for too long after I start using you. I get the feeling, at least. But you will be very useful for me, at least in the beginning. And let me see. Haha. I wanted the stairs. That's what I was after. There we go. Gotcha. We got some stairs, and I think right here we're going to go with 2 walls high. That should be more than enough for a Pteranodon, I figure. And then we're going to fly the Pteranodon in here by getting it to follow us and just lock it off so it doesn't get killed by anything until we come to a point where we can use it. Okay, snapping points can be a bit iffy with some of these structures. Okay. Alright. Well, that's not what I meant to do. do like the sound of the rain in the game. Darn it. Oh yes, I have missed this music. Okay, it is time to move our bird into its little home. And I'm hoping this will work the way I want it. Maybe not. Hello? Ah, good bird. That's it, you land there. And yeah, from now on we just enclose it. So it'll stay here for a long time. The other thing I need to figure out is how the dinosaur gateways work in terms of height. I feel like 2 of these walls would be the equivalent of 4 walls in the old Ark in terms of height. So I need to figure that out. But we'll do that when we get to that point. Let's get that up there. There we go. Right, I need some more materials, I believe. Potentially. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely not got any thatch, so let's go and get some thatch. Sadly, there aren't any trees close to me. Hopefully the bird does not get itself kicked out of the building when it decides to land. So, here's to hoping. If it does, it's fine. We'll just put it back in, but I think it'll be fine when it's there. So I've got the bird enclosed, and I was going to do some hunting, and obviously my thought is I need chitin and keratin. And what do I see in front of me? It's a carbonemus, or a turtle basically. Now I could try and hunt it down. I definitely need chitin and keratin, so those are very important resources that I will need, especially when we come to the point to make a pteranodon saddle. Uh-oh. I mean, on the bright side, these things aren't very quick. They are tanky though, so I'm hoping that I can take it out with what I've got. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do so, but you know, things can always happen. This is Ark. Bad, unexpected things do tend to happen. Why is it running away? Try and get it in the face. That's what we want. Yeah, it's coming towards me. That's very interesting. So one of the things I'm paying specific attention to is how bloody the turtle looks. And the reason behind that is that'll give me a hint as to how close I am to killing it. I should have really checked its level. I didn't do that, which is kind of a noob mistake here. I've gone in a bit too confident in my ability to take this thing down. I'm not really seeing much blood on it, which kind of worries me because my bow is about... Okay, maybe... Could that be blood? Could those stains be blood? I don't know. I feel like it's getting bloody. I think it is blood, you know. Yes, yes, it is blood. Now, okay. That's good. Ah, don't you try and bite me. Let me just... Okay, it's running away. It's kind of difficult because I don't know if it's running away or trying to get me. I feel like it's still trying to come for me. Level 45. It's not a very high level, but enough for it to be tanky for what I've got to hit it with. And my bow broke, so we're on to the manual handling side of things. And I hope these don't break because I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, only 12 damage, that's fine. It didn't hurt that bad. Don't want to get bit too many times though. Come on. Is that penguin thing trying to get me? I feel like it is. Die, turtle. Yes. I'm not getting a lot. What are you doing? Why'd you do that? Just run away. Let it be. Okay. I guess it's a source of organic polymer. Oh, hello. What do I see here? Alright, you're going to try and go for the water, generally speaking. Let's just poke at you until you die. Oh, it's down. Let's harvest you. We got silica pearls, we got some oil, getting loads of chitin there. Okay, so yeah, that was definitely worth it. We got a little lystro, so just for the hide and meat, I'm sorry to say, I'm gonna have to put you out of your misery. Let me just grab some stone and some flint. We're gonna need that for arrows. I am running low on arrows right now. Poke, poke, poke. Sounds like a little pig when it does that. So we're missing a couple of sound effects, as you can see. Alright. Well. Okay. What we got here? Check some of this stuff in here. I'm trying to store things smartly here. But I'm about to log off. And before I do that though, I need to put some things away and preserve them. So therefore we've got a preserving bin. Yeah. It normally has like steam coming out of it. But I'll take that. I'll leave that to cook. That is my food. We've got some raw fish there as well. Could potentially cook the raw fish. I don't see any uses for it. And alright, hold on a bit. Grab that. Can I put... No, I can't put it in. Let's try now. Alright, well that cooks. I'll chuck the charcoal here. It's going to come in handy for gunpowder. And let me put the other stuff in here. So I need to start saving up some spoilt meat. We're going to need some narco berries. Really, I should look at taming something to help me harvest berries quicker, particularly narco berries. Right, I'll go and get some resources to craft a forge, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's have a look. We've got ourselves a forge. Yes. That will unlock us the metal tools. Another life-changing milestone has been met. Means I can harvest things more, or harvest more resources off of things, and craft more durable items. So I'm looking forward to getting the hatchet and the pickaxe, but then also potentially getting a long neck rifle and a crossbow. Crossbow, that is very important. That is one of the early but essential items that we need. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I can do trank arrows. So that's something to look at in the future. Definitely want trank arrows. So smithy, metal pick, metal hatchet, trank arrows are the couple of things that I'm going to be going for. I'm just having a look at the resource requirements. Kind of tells me what I'll need to farm for them. And they're not that expensive, so that is definitely a positive. And I actually know, granted it's not efficient, but I know where to get some metal. As I said, emphasis on it's not an efficient way of doing it. We've got the wooden gateway and gate, so that's something to consider, I guess. Interesting. So just having a look at the engram. So it's interesting. Alright, So I'm level 21. Do you know what? I didn't do half bad, you know. Yeah, no, I'm happy with what we've got here. So we've come a long way. We've got a decent base. We've got a Pteranodon. Eventually, when I can unlock the Pteranodon saddle, I might use this Pteranodon to go and get some crystal to make a spyglass and then find a higher level Pteranodon. Potentially several Pteranodons. And then look at getting an Argentavis. Alright, I'll take these, chuck everything away, and I think I'm going to call it a day. Just having a look at this. Okay, let's put the fish meat in there. Let's put the food in there. How's this doing? Okay, I'll take that. Turn this out. We don't need it to burn for no reason. And there we go. Let's make some more spark powder. So because I'm going to log out, and I don't think I'll be gone for that long in terms of actual days, but I do want to have plenty of spark powder in the preserving bin. I'm also looking at potentially upgrading my armor. I have loads of hide because I've been killing stuff. Should I do it? Do you know what? I'm going to do it because it's going to be useful. There we go. We've also gained a level, which is nice. I'll take that. I do wonder what the icons will look like when it comes to higher quality gear as well. But there we go. We have ourselves some hide clothing, which is going to make a big difference, both in terms of armor as well as insulation and survivability. So I should chuck these away. Hold on a second. What am I doing here? I can take charcoal out. And that should give me enough space to put these there. So then that can be a chest of spare armor. I'm going to have to chuck a charcoal there for now. And how are we doing over here? That's fine. Let's add some more spark powder here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice and tidy. We got stimberries, meho berries, cooked meat, cooked fish meat, and some spoiled meat. So not too bad for a first game, for the first day, you know, as an actual real life day. We've got a Pteranodon, built a decent sized base. I'm happy with what we've got, and this is where the Pteranodon is, safe and enclosed. And I'm just having a look at stats here. Oh boy, you are awful when it comes to stamina. You're gonna be a nightmare. I know it. I know it. I feel it in my bones. But yeah, look at that. Wow. Beautiful. With that said, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all so very much for choosing to click on this video and choosing to spend your time with me. I really do appreciate it. And of course, as always, until next time, stay safe, folks.